what we're saying, what we're spraying, back again. Back again with another stream, yeah. And you know what? I know it's in the title. Yeah, we're gonna talk a bit about wait no longer, wait no more. I don't need to go a moment further, cause you get it. Man like Romz has appeared, blood, and yeah, we just sorry for the lateness. Lateness is greatness. All them things there. Yeah, man. You know, before we get into anything, people, make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Make sure you're subscribing over to Football Verbal. Do you know what I mean? Go and support Romz and his people, them, because they're man doing big things over them sides. And yeah, just do the standard post notification, all them things there. And I guess enjoy the show. Get involved as much as you can. Big up everyone inside. You get it? Man like Reggie, XVII-V-II-XV.
Quickly, can I just say, bro? I almost didn't recognize you, bro. Man said hooks with the trim and the skin fade. You're looking sharp.
Yeah. I had to remind people, you know what I'm saying? No, I couldn't do the barbarian thing no more. And I was watching back some of my content and I was like, raw, I look like I'm going through struggles. Struggles, bro. I was like, cool, let me sort that one out. You get me? Big up my brother Kizzy, you get it? Big up them and them, smash the likes. Big up Durag Diaries for the raid, you get it? Yeah. Big up Shy, you get it? Big up Ashley, Madrid raid, Saliba, Low, no way, Jose. Looks like Rick Ross on the white stuff. Hear it. Home Alone Rick Ross, hear it. Late time hooks, hear it.
No. I take blame for that. It weren't Hooks' fault, bro. I've just come in from work. Do you get? So it would have been on time. It weren't on Hooks. It was man. So I have to take that one.
You get me? But yeah, this one, it's a bit of a mad thing today because we're gonna be talking a bit about. Well, first we're gonna be talking a bit about Saka could be back for Fulham. Might be on the bench. We'll talk a bit about whether that's a good idea or not. Do you know what I mean? And then I guess we can just talk about that stuff in general. And we're going to be talking a bit about your boy, Trent.
Spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. I don't know about your thoughts, and I roughly know. I've seen a few of your
things. No, but Hooks. My thoughts have kind of changed. I'm so happy we did this show today and not yesterday, because the more stuff that's coming out, I actually get the anger and frustration. We'll chop it up, but I'm happy the show's now and not yesterday, because yesterday I was feeling that, bro, we're going a bit too in on my man, but I get it now. Like, yeah, we'll break it down.
Yeah, so do you know what? Because I'm like you. Because originally, when it all came out, I was like, fair play. You know, we kind of all thought it was going to happen. I'm seeing people bear blame Trent and all them things there. And I was like, wow, that's a bit mad. But I'm not going to lie. More information came out.
Can't believe she even tried to do the call the dad, go and get mad. Your dad's probably a chief. It's all chiefs, just chiefing all over, running all over the gap. Just bare chiefs.
Yeah, bare chiefs. I can't lie, he's on a chief thing. So... But we're going to dive into a bit of that in it. So, by the way, people, 35 inside, just make sure you're liking the video. All of them things there. Remember, you can be a member. It is pinned to the channel. And, yeah, all right, cool. So, timeline, I guess, isn't it? Yeah, bare Chiefs. Timeline, isn't it? So, I think it was 2 days ago. Was it 2 days? It was about 2 days ago, innit?
Tuesday morning, it all broke out.
Tuesday morning, yeah. So, 2 days ago, it came out that Trent is basically going Real Madrid, isn't it? That's kind of the crux of it, isn't it? And since that's come out, like, it's kind of like there's been a mad meltdown online. I won't lie, the meltdown's been mad. Obviously, Crazy. You've had Liverpool fans in their feelings. I've even seen like people like setting fire to Trent Alexander-Arnold tops.
Yeah, bro.
I still think that's a bit mad though, innit? Because like it's not like he's going to like a rival or not a minute. He's literally going abroad, innit? So, but I hear it. Then obviously the next thing that I heard is that the contract that he rejected from Liverpool was around about 325k a month.
Base. That's base. So he would have got more bonuses, incentive base. So he would have got more than that. But that's mad money still.
Yeah, it's mad money in it.
It's a little less on what Salah's on now, bro. It's crazy.
Exactly. So the narrative starts building that, okay, maybe it's not about them. Well, I guess you could take it in anyway, innit? Maybe you could see it like, okay, maybe he's a bit greedy because he's like, raw, I'm getting a new contract, but I'm getting less than what Salah is on base, and he's getting a new contract. So you can look at it two ways, but then you can look at it the other way of, oh, raw, okay, maybe it's not about the money for him. Maybe it's about something else. And then it came out that, which I think is the maddest of the whole thing, is that he basically knew that he wasn't going to accept a contract at Liverpool and go to Madrid from 2023. I don't know the month, but 2023 in it. Yeah. Now, for me, that's when I kind of started turning a bit in it, like my perception on him in it, because
literally,
I started thinking, if you knew all the way from back then that you was going to be leaving, you knew you was going to be leaving, why didn't you at the very least, and I don't know, maybe you did, but why didn't you at the very least this summer, when, you know, obviously Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes have come in, Newton went, look, you know, I'm going Madrid. So whatever you lot need to start doing in terms of targets and patterning up all that side, you got enough time now, because there's a year now for you to sort all of that out, 2 transfer windows, yada, yada, yada. And it would also have allowed Liverpool to, I guess, focus more on conversations with Salah and VVD and Konate than worrying and spending time on Trent, innit? I understand the human element, because it also then came out that basically Real Madrid said to him, if this deal's gonna happen, it's on our terms.
And this is the bit, bro, that pissed me off a bit, because if we rewind it all the way back to start of the season, the reason why at first, hooks, this didn't hit me like that, because I accepted this. There's receipts, there's streams, there's tweet from August. I said Trent's gone, but it's like the last 48 hours, you're, like you said, you've gone through most of the timeline. You're seeing how things develop. Now, I think it was November 2023 or December 2023 that Trent knew he was leaving. Because at first I was thinking, you know what? He's given 20 years service to the club, won everything that is to win. The Real Madrid knock is different. Like, most players don't ignore that move, whatnot. And I thought, you know what? Like, it's gross negligence from the club, because it's not just Trent, it's Salah, Van Dijk, Konate, Alisson. I thought, cool. Like, I was like, we're crashing out on him too much. Like, he wants to maybe, I don't know, live his dream, or, well, I know he said his dream was obviously to play for Liverpool, but go to Madrid, nice or whatever, and that, cool. The tweet that annoyed me is he knew from 2023, and Real Madrid literally said to him, look, for you to sign for us, XYZ needs to happen. And what XYZ was run down your contract, because if you do anything else, stay at Liverpool, go about your business. We're not coming back in for you. And the key word was immediately. Trent immediately accepted. Immediately means that, you know, when a man offers you something, you don't even let him finish the sentence. You're like, back, like, immediately accepted. That's when I'm like, hold on. Literally, bro, when I saw this, I was like, hold on. So that means, like, you didn't care about recouping money for the club. Did you even inform the club, bro? Because bare people are like, oh, you can't tap up players and that, bro. It will always and forever happen. People have their way of doing it, whether it's through someone that knows the family, whatnot. There's ways of tapping up a player, But the way I would have seen it, if he had informed the club at the time, look, I'm not signing a new contract, it's then for the club to say, look, Trent, if it was December 2023, they're saying you have 18 months left, we're going to have to start thinking of a sum for you because, bro, we can't lose you for free. But I have a feeling, this is my opinion, by the way. I don't know if this is big up, Che. This isn't factual, but this is my opinion. I have a feeling he now knew this from 2023 and kept it to himself. Because I'd like to think if he informed the club, big up Alphabet Chip, I'd like to think if he had informed the club club would have acted. This is why I think he hasn't informed the club. Now, he knew in his subconscious, bro, I'm just going to let this run down. I've been speaking to Madrid for the past 2 years. The club don't really know this. Let me run this down. That's where it leaves a bit of a distaste because if you look at other players, Grealish, that was boyhood Villa. As much as they still boo him now, but he made sure they got 9 figures for him. McAllister for Brighton. Yeah, he's obviously not a Brighton boy and he's from Argentina, but he still thought, you know what? I want you lot to get some sort of. I respect the club. You've been a big club. You've been a big club in like my development and that. I'm gonna let you get. And there's many examples. The chat might even
just on
agree. But
just quickly on the point about Grealish. Yeah, do you think that there's any kind of anything that was maybe running through Trent's mind of like, oh look, I've seen players that probably could have gone a year earlier than what they should have, but they signed a new deal to ensure that their boyhood clubs or their clubs could get money and the fans still are against them. So does it really like do you think any of that thinking could have come into Trent's mind? Pause.
Yeah, possibly, but bro, you knowing that you're gonna cut and knowing your status at the club, knowing your status in world football, let's have it right. He's one of the best right backs in that. I still think this is where it leaves a distaste because big up George. I see George in the chat. I'm saying Trent don't own Liverpool anything. If you had said this to me literally 24 hours ago, I would have agreed with you. But knowing that you were cutting and, in my opinion, keeping it away from the club is a bit mad. Because I'm telling you now, had we got a sum for Trent or Trent informed the club earlier and he had left maybe last summer, I don't think there would have been this mad distaste. Maybe there still might have been. Cool. But I don't think there would have been this mad distaste. But I just think him knowing he was leaving 2 years prior and us not recouping anything for him, it is a bit mad, in my opinion. However, I do think two things can be true at once, though. Liverpool fans do have a right to feel aggrieved. However, him wanting to have a new challenge, new weather, new surroundings, people need to forget this is Real Madrid. It's not like he's going Arsenal. It's not like
because it came out that the Spanish.
I all dickhead, but bro, it's not like he's going to any of the Manchester clubs or Arsenal. He's going abroad to the pinnacle of football. That's why you won't hear me crashing it on him or whatnot. But when I saw that tweet where he's like, he immediately accepted, that just the way that looks to us Liverpool fans is forget what you've done the last 20 years. It's like the last 20 years don't matter. Your focus is just on Madrid now. Like, bun what Liverpool have done for me, bun all of this. My focus is just on Madrid. The fact he accepted this immediately, but it just shows he probably always wanted to go Madrid. I think there was a way of doing things, but I'm not on the side of, you'll hear some Liverpool fans say, oh, Trent's dead to me and that. For me, I'm not going down that route because I can't just erase what I've seen the last 6-7 years, bro. Do you get it? But yeah, like, I don't know. I understand both sides now. But bro, Hooks, 24 hours ago, I didn't really understand fans getting mad at it. I'm thinking, bro, like, he wants to play for the biggest club in the world. He's won us everything. He's broken records for us. He's given us some of his best years. But when I saw the Fabrizio tweet where it was like, he immediately accepted, bro. That shows that he just, bro, we weren't even a thought in his mind, bro. He just thought, I'm going Madrid. That regardless, I'm going Madrid. And I get the distaste now. I didn't understand both points of view, but I get it now. But he's not dead. One thing I want to stay consistent on, he's not dead to me though, bro. Like, for me, he's still a legend. I know they say about legacy and how you leave the club, but for me, he's still a legend. He's won everything he needs to win for this club. He's broken records. yeah, it's gonna end sour now. Man are saying he shouldn't even be on the parade bus and that. Like he shouldn't even play another game of the season. I don't particularly agree with that, but yeah, man, it's sad. Put it like this: it's sad for us Liverpool fans how this is panned out. It is sad, bro. It is sad. But Hooks, I understand both sides. I understand his ambition and what he wants to do, but I understand why there's a mad distaste with the fan base as well.
Can't believe she even tried to do the call the dad, gonna get mad. Your dad's probably a chief. It's all chiefs, just chiefing all over, running all over the gap. Just bare chiefs.
That's a chief, bad chief.
Bare Chiefs in it. There you go, Big Five. That's what you get, bro. But I hear what you're saying. Like, and it's a hard one, innit? Because like I compare it to. Alright, so obviously when the whole thing first came out, yeah, obviously I'm gonna troll, innit? Like I'm gonna troll. Like I'm a rival. I'm gonna troll.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's where my mind was at. That's where my mind was at. But after about like the initial like day of trolling, I started to think about it from a different perspective, innit? I started thinking about it from the perspective of what if this was Saka? Because like that's the comparison, innit? Like they're very similar in the sense like they're both like from the academy. They both like, I mean, fair dues, like Trent is actually a Scouser, so he's actually from Liverpool. Saka's not necessarily from. I don't think he's from North London.
I think Ealing.
Yeah, he's West London. Yeah, he's West London, innit? So, but it's London, innit? So it's kind of the same thing, innit? So, but and then when you think about it from that frame, and like any fan that's got like a player that's come through their academy that they've got like a lot of like, I don't know, they've invested a lot of time into, a lot of emotion into, they've watched grow up, they've watched improve, they've watched develop, they've watched go through trials and tribulations. Like, I think then you start looking at it from a different perspective. And I do think that, you know, when it comes to football, I feel like sometimes we forget that the players are human, innit? So the immediately accepting is funny. It's funny, the immediately accepting, innit? It is funny. Yeah, because it's like, raw, man didn't even give it two seconds. Like, raw, I'm not even gonna think about it. Like, yeah, cool. Whatever you want to do, I'll do, innit? It's kind of a big thing, innit? I won't lie. But then you start thinking, this is Real Madrid. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is Real Madrid. And if Real Madrid are telling you, hey, we want you, yeah, you're already gassed. Any footballer's going to be gassed. Yeah, Real Madrid call your phone, you're gassed, innit? Right. But then B, they're telling you the only way you can fulfill that gassness is if you do what we want to do. Bro, how many players you get it? I wouldn't be surprised if like them same conversations that Real Madrid have had with Trent, they're having with Saliba, or they're having with Konate, or maybe they're having with VVD or Salah as well. Like, you just with Real Madrid, you just never know. Like,
but the difference is, Hooks, yeah, I feel like with all them other players, they might give it some thought. The way it's been perceived is that Trent's not giving it any thought. It just said immediately accepted. And the irony of it, Hooks, bro, you're laughing because it's true, bro. Like, bro, the irony of it, Hooks, is, bro, he's one of our own. Like, you're a Scouser. Like, you're the embodiment. You're supposed to be the embodiment of Liverpool Football Club. So the fact he said immediately, it's like, hold on, you didn't even give this some thought. But he might be looking at it like, oh, if I give this some thought, Real Madrid might just cut from me. Because let's be honest, I don't like this narrative, though, that Real Madrid wouldn't come back in for you. Because we saw it with Mbappe. Difference is Mbappe's an attacker. I was having this debate with my brethren because he was like, I can't lie, like, if Trent didn't immediately make his mind up, they would have still come back in for him. I'm like, to be fair, it's position relative because Mbappe's an attacker, gonna win future Ballon d'Ors, like one of the best, where Trent's one of the best in his position, but Madrid never really spend on defenders in general like that. So if it's a thing where he was pondering on a decision, they might be like, bun this, bro, we'll go out and get another right back. Do you know what I mean? But I just think that's where the distaste is, Hooks, bro, because it's like, but you make another good point as well. What if Trent did inform the club 2 years ago, look, I'm signing for Madrid, we then got a sum, we still might have crashed it on him. Because I think the hindsight thing's easy to say, oh, if we had got something, we wouldn't have been as mad, bro. We still might have been as mad. Do you get? So he might you hit the nail on the head. He might look at it like, even if you got a son for me, I'll still be a snake. Same way. Do you get? Yeah. And this is the excuse I don't like from our fan base though. He's going to the club that have beat us a lot, bro. It's football, bro. Like we happen to buck them in most years of the Champions League, the last 4 or 5 years, and they beat us. That shouldn't be a reason for your distaste. Like it could have been anyone that kept slapping us up. Do you get? It's just unfortunate that it was Madrid, but I get both sides, bro. Like I'm not gonna crash it on Trent. I'm not gonna call him a snake. He's still a legend to me. Like I'm not gonna say any mad stuff. But now I get why the fan base is mad, bro, because it's the way he went about, and it's not even the way he went about. It's how long he's known, bro. Yeah. I had it in my head that he only made this decision up. Like, cool. I knew from August he was cutting, but I still thought maybe he's like, let me see. But bro, this is concrete that he knew he was cutting. Do you get 2 years ago? So. Yeah, man. I'd like to think, no, I don't think he did, but I'd like to think he told the club, because if he told the club 2 years ago, this is on at the time it was Michael Ward, didn't it? Michael Ward cut, then we had that Schmacker brother that come in. Remember, he was working with Klopp, that German brother. So this ain't on Edwards and who's in that, because they weren't here. Do you get it? Would have been Ward or Schmacker, whoever was involved at the time. But I'll be real, at the time, if he had told the club, look, like, I'm gonna run this down, or I don't think I'm gonna sign. It's for the club to then say, "Bro, we're selling you." Then, like, we need to recoup something. But that's why I can't imagine him telling the club and us not acting. I just can't. So that's why I think he's kept it to himself. And I can't understand the grief of the fan base, bro. It's a mad situation. When I deep it, like the more I think of this situation, it is crazy. But what hurts me, I don't like the fact, he can't get back he can't be on the parade bus, and we're gonna boo him. Like I can't, he will get booed. Like I'm at the game next week on Merseyside Derby, right? I don't think he plays anyway because I don't think it's a serious injury, but bro, he will be fit before the end of the season. I'd like to say he'll probably be fit in the next couple of weeks, yeah. Bro, I think he's gonna get a mad reception, and I don't really like that because he still has contributed to winning this 20th league title. Do you get it? Like, I still think he deserves. This is a guy that's been here 20 years, Hooks, bro. Like, it's his whole life, basically. Yeah. That's where, bro, like I don't know the word, but like the human in me, I don't know if that even makes sense. Doesn't want to see him go outside. You get like
that's a mad one. Still, I can't lie. Crazy. That's a fireman thing. Still, the human, there should be nothing in you, bro. Like the human in you, bro. I can't lie to you, bro. That's pause. Big up Aiden Andrews though with the chat. Yeah. Owen Coutinho Trent for life. You know them.
I'll say no. Owen is because he went United. If Owen didn't go Man United, I would still be calm. Coutinho, you can't blame him. We weren't winning nothing, but it's how he's faking the injury. And big up coaches later, and he's bro. That last week or whenever it was after the cup final, that was the last time I entertained him, bro. So no, he ain't really said nothing. I ain't saying nothing to him.
See them man there, yeah. Big 5, yeah. Suck your mum, yeah. Man have been evacuated.
I can't lie. Bun you, Big 5, bro.
Man don't do the racist thing, innit? Man don't do the racist thing, innit? Yeah, the racist thing, man don't do, innit? But hey, at least you know apes punch you up, innit? You get it? Like beef and the ape is a mad thing still. But by the way, them man there, yeah, them get dashed out the building. Big 5 has left the big brother house, you know them way there. But you see where I want to shift the conversation, yeah. I want to shift the conversation, yeah. And I haven't really seen too many people chat about it from this perspective. Before I do that, like the video 131 inside, subscribe to the channel. Go and subscribe over to Football Verbal as well. Support Romz thing. We should be on 100 likes. If we're not, then by the way, especially after what that brother said, yeah, I'm definitely thinking.
Is it a colour thing? Is there a colour thing about that? Is there underbelly colour thing that
you man got to prove to me that it's not a that thing. You got to prove to me that it's not a that thing, especially after what that brother said. So you see this 100 line thing. I hope it's not a.
Nobody can cross it. It's only who understand it, like a fisherman and a fisherwoman.
You get it? Nobody can cross it. We better cross it. You know what I'm saying? So now you see, wait, drop the link. I'm a sub now. Okay, 2 seconds. Let me go grab it right now.
It's a joint. It's not just me. It's me and the man. We have a pod every Sunday.
So, by the way, while I'm grabbing up your channel, here, picture this. Yeah. So, this season, a lot of Liverpool fans, I've heard, say this. Yeah. Slot is working wonders. Yeah. Doing magic. Yeah. But Klopp left the squad in a great place. Yeah. Can we consider Klopp leaving the squad in a great place if looking at your contract situations? Because let's remember, those last 4 years of Klopp, he basically took reins of all of that shit. Yeah. So Michael Edwards duck out. Because usually it would have been Michael. I assume it would have been Michael Edwards handling those conversations.
100%. If he hadn't left,
then he ducked out, and then I would have assumed that was part of the remit that Klopp picked up off of Edwards when he kind of went from more of a head coach to a manager, a Wenger type scenario.
He was overseeing
overseeing everything. How did Klopp let Trent contract run down like this, Salah contract run down like this, VVD contract run down like this? Let's not forget, next year we might be having similar conversations about Alisson. I know you man got Mamadashvili in the background, but I'm just gonna say it to you now. You may already know this, that there's no comparison between Mamadashvili and Alisson.
Well, from what I've been seeing,
there's no comparison at all.
Yeah.
So do we have to start looking at maybe Klopp's last year or so and going, okay, we blame Trent a bit for this, we blame FSG a bit for this, but remember, it's not FSG that handled the contract negotiations or any of that. They just make the funds available. And from the fact that he was offered 325 base, I know that these men said, cool, whatever money you need to slap on this guy to keep him, if you want to keep him, run true. Do we now have to start looking at Klopp and him not at least trying to tie these things up before he left?
I know you're doing the devil's advocate stuff, but the reason why I can't put this on Klopp, right, because Klopp had to deal with bigger issues at the time. And I'll tell you that to say this year, you had, if I name the attackers, it was Firmino, Origi, and other attackers that left. But let's just focus on the midfield, yeah? Bro, Henderson, Fabinho, KR, Ox, and Milner. Them 5, bro, all cut in the same window. 2023. Remember, we had that dreadful season where we finished 5th. We had a nice little run towards the end, but United and Newcastle ran away with it. All 5 of them cut. So we had to have a midfield revolution, bro, of McAllister, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, and Endo. And you've seen how that's been in good stead. Won the League Cup last year, was in a title race, not right to the end with you and City, but for the majority of the season. And then it looks like we're going to win it this year. So he done his bit in leaving Slot with a good squad. He did the midfield revamp. Where I put the blame on the contracts are your Julian Ward. To be fair, Julian Ward wrapped up Salah's last one, so I can't really even put it too much on him. But George Smatka, and you could maybe put it a bit on Klopp. George Smatka, Klopp should have kind of got the Van Dijk and Trent maybe extending theirs. But I think it was tough to at the time because the things with us here, we're always making up our previous windows. That we never do things when we should. We're always doing things 2 windows or 2 years later. So Klopp had other priorities at the time. I don't think the contract at the time were. But I think it's unfair to just say it was on Klopp because I think he did leave Slot with a good squad. And the evidence of that is us about to win the league. In terms of the contracts, I think you've got to look at Schmatka. But then some people might say, hold on, like you said, Klopp got more power. Some would say he had a power trip as to why Edwards left originally. So it doesn't part of the blame need to be put on him, which I hear from that regard. But I would say it's more of on the directors, bro. I'd say it's more on the directors. But yeah, like I hear what you're trying to say though. Maybe the fact Klopp took on more reins of things maybe he needs to be complicit in this. But I'm looking more at the people that actually have the role with the directors, because I can't say Klopp's to blame and then he's left them a title-winning team which are going to win the league. Like it just wouldn't make sense. Do you know what I mean? So
I hear it. I do hear it. I just wanted
think it's
to...
a collective. I think it's collective still. I don't think it's individuals. But yeah.
Big up Aiden Andrews with the chat. Yeah, if he told the club, how didn't it leak? That's a good point, you know.
True.
That's a good point.
True.
You know?
Which Aiden, that like strengthens my point. I think he didn't tell the club, bro. Yeah. Which is why I understand the aggrieve of the fan base. It's like, hold on, you know how people are saying, yeah, Trent going Madrid is the worst kept secret, because it is. Like majority knew a year in like last summer, but in terms of him going to Madrid, him knowing himself, it was the best kept secret for the best part of what we're saying 2 years now, because he's known for time. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's why I understand the frustration. So when man want to call him Snake and he's dead to me and all that, I get that, because it's like, you knew this, kept it to yourself, and you're immediately listening to what they say. But I can't say them things about him personally. I can't bring myself to say them things about him, bro. Do you get? He's done cold for my club the best part of the last 5-6 years and that. Baden Guna, I should be still. Nothing's booked just yet, but bro, my family's out there now, so it will just be probably a last minute thing. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I should be. But I'm gonna hit you up separately if I do. I'm gonna hit you up. Big up, Welks every time. Long time, bro. Big up.
Big up. Love United. Hate the up. By the way, still no badge. I can't believe it. With the chat. Wait, Romz, I dare you to speak for 5
you're a dickhead.
Why is the title race? There's no race. You let the pagans run with. So
you know what is Hooks, yeah? Man in school used to say to me, bro, you're gonna be some PMs on Prime Minister. I used to be in school council and everything. I've always used hand gestures from young. Like, I don't know what I can't be on the stream and speak like this. Yeah, so basically, I can't. You get like to get my point. Love you that I hate no, you're a dickhead, but big up every time.
You know why it's still called title race? I'll tell you why it's still called title race.
Trent, no weakness. Me not do weakness.
You get it? Me not do weakness. If you want that man there to do weakness, you gotta go different channel, blood. You get me? Cause around the east sides, we don't do them thing there, blood. But you know what? Speaking of title,
Nick, every time, big up Nick.
Big up Nick, man. Big up Nick. I'm trying to be careful of what I say in it, cause I don't wanna end up in another video, blood. But by the way, big up.
He's the best of them.
Kobe, yeah. A new challenger has
big up Kobe every time.
Yeah.
Big
Kobe.
up
Big you up for becoming a YouTube member. Yeah, man. The village, yeah. Hella Shinobi.
And do you know what? I don't think Kobe will mind me saying this.
Wrong.
He's bringing his new channel out, or he's starting his new channel. So you don't keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, bro, come on, another Liverpool fan, but I don't think you'll mind me saying this. But he's starting up his new channel, so
Kobe.
You don't keep your eyes peeled for that, bro, and make sure you're
the link
subscribing. And big up Welks. I see your comments still, but yeah, bro, 100%. I don't think it can be on Klopp, man.
You get it? Drop the link. That's what I'm gonna say. So speaking of title race, though, cool. Let's obviously. Let's move away a bit from the Trent stuff. I mean, we could talk about it for the whole show, but let's move a bit away from it. Now, you lot facing Everton midweek, right? The games are midweek. There's no games on the weekend midweek. You're facing Everton, Merseyside derby. Now, your players are tired. We've seen this. Your players are tired, drained. Yeah? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Konate picked up some sort of knock on international duty, right? The France game, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Something
like saying it's a precaution, but basically, this is what happened. Konate, Gravenberch, and Alisson all come back early. They're saying all three of theirs were precautions, but since then, Alisson and Gravenberch apparently are fine, and they'll be back in training. I believe we start training either today or tomorrow. Don't quote me on this, but it's either today, this afternoon or tomorrow. But the Konate one, and I had a feeling, bro, because I saw the videos and that when he came off. That's a bit more serious. I don't think it's serious as in he's out for time, but like maybe he doesn't play that Everton game where Gravenberch and Alisson are more precautionary. I think Konate's one's a bit more serious than the other two. But Ryan and Gravenberch and because I saw someone say Ryan in the chat, Gravenberch and Alisson should be there. But yeah, Konate has a knock. I don't think he'll be fit for Everton personally. See, Eugene saying all three of them are. I'm hearing only Alisson and Gravenberch are fan. I don't know if Konate is, but we'll see. We'll see today or tomorrow whenever we train. I swear I saw someone say we trained today. I can't remember. Do
you think that this Trent news will have any impact on the players? I mean, if anything, it is very poorly timed news considering you're going into a Merseyside derby, which is a massive. It's always a massive game. Do you think that it could have potentially any impact on the players going into this game, or do you just think it's going to be like, you know what, bun whatever's happening off the pitch, let's just do our thing on the pitch, secure this title, and just keep it stepping? Me
personally, no. And you'll get some Liverpool fans say, yeah, it's going to creep in. Let me tell you why I don't think it will. Our last two results have been two exit. Can you call a final exit? You get the gist. We've been out of two competitions in it, but our last two results is out of Champions League and losing a final. We have to have a comeback. And sometimes, yeah, somebody might say you rather have a bounce back against a smaller team. Sometimes it's better to have a bounce back against a rival because, bro, you have to rise anyway, regardless of the circumstances. It's your next door neighbors. I think this is where your seniors come to the fore. This is where your veterans come to the fore. I think your Salahs, your Van Dijks, your McAllisters, your Allissons, your Robbos, bro, where they're gonna be like, hold on, we need to bounce back now. It's against our noisy neighbours. They've got one over, not got one over us because the result was a draw, but it felt like a loss. I think most Liverpool fans will admit that, bro. That 2-2 felt like a loss in the end, bro, because of that dying moment, that goal. Plus the Corey, bro, there's more going into this game. The Corey giving it to our fans, Curtis Jones having him up. Like, there's a lot riding on this Merseyside derby, bro. And the main thing, try and erase that it's a derby and that. We have to get back to winning ways. Because here's another thing, Hooks, and this is where you're gonna start smiling and doing all of your. But you play 24 hours before us. If I'm correct, you played a Tuesday, we played a Wednesday, and look. Fulham have been your bogey team, but Arsenal probably, listen, the Premier League is a mad league, but Arsenal probably win that game. That means the deficit will be 9 points. Whether it's only for a day, it will be 9 points. Arsenal's closed the gap. All this Trent noise, playing Everton, the rivals. We just need to shut all that out with a win. But I think we do win that game, bro. I think even if it's ugly, and I think we won't care how that game's won, just win the game. But this is where you're going to see your Van Dijks, your Salahs, bro, your Robbos, your McAllisters, the winners in the team, the Alisson, just come to the fore. And I think we get the 3 points. I don't think it's going to disrupt the squad, bro. Personally, I don't think it's going to disrupt the squad. I can't see. And if it does, Hooks, there's something wrong. Because, bro, God forbid, I know you're wishing for this good scenario, but God forbid you lot beat Fulham, lessen the gap, and we drop points to Everton.
Spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
That's where you're going to see panic starting to set in. Not from me personally, but you're going to start saying, fans say, oh, bro, I wouldn't even be surprised if some of our fans say it's because of Trent this is happening and that. It's like, no. We still have another 15, 16 other players in the squad, bro. Like, we need to get our finger out. But I think we get.
Don't go anywhere. I'm not. Don't go anywhere. I'm not. I'm sitting on my back. Don't go anywhere.
I'm joking. I know people are, Hooks deluded, Hooks, I think he can still win the league, deluded. Nah, and I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is there's a potential that the gap could be 9 points. And
we got Kunle in the chat as well.
What?
Man, now big up.
Yeah, come on, big up. But I heard I heard through the grapevine that Nigeria didn't qualify for the World Cup, though. What are you saying, Kunle? What are you saying? Now, my bad.
You know what Hooks as well? There's some new... my brethren called it the colony group, but there's some new thing in June where England, Nigeria, Jamaica, and Ghana are all going to play each other. They're all going to play each other. So Kunle, Jamaica versus Nigeria, we coming for you. But big up Aaron. I said, okay, let's think.
All right, so this Everton game, yeah. Do you think the fans are gonna openly show their emotion towards Trent in the game?
Yeah, bro. You know what we're like. I can see boos reverberating around Anfield, but the only good thing in this sense is that I don't think he'll be back. I don't think he will be back in time from his injury. So you only hear that before the game because I'd like to think he'll still travel with the squad. He'll be in the dugout and that. Then he'll get stick. You know, the man that are in like row 7 and 8.
Yeah.
The fucking snake lad. You snake lad. How do you do that to us? Like, they're going to be on him. But in terms of the actual game, like reading out his name and every time he gets on the ball, I don't think he's going to be back from his injury in time. So, yeah, like, he's going to get a nasty reception, Hooks. I can see it. He's going to get a nasty reception, bro. And, like, the minute the players come out and whatnot, bro, do you know what would be more telling? If he doesn't travel with the squad, or because he won't be fit in my opinion, but if he don't travel with the squad or he's not in the dugout, that shows that this guy, I think he's shook. I think he doesn't want to face the music. Do you get like if he's not there? So yeah, but bro, from now to the end of the season, Hooks, he's gonna get booed, castrated, all of that, bro. Like he will. Like we have to have it right. Like he will every game. I just don't. Look, we need to understand we still have this league title to win, which I think we will win, obviously. But when he does play, we need to be careful because, bro, that can have cool. You know, you're asking about having an effect on other players. If once Trent comes back, because some are saying he's played his last game for us. I think he comes back and plays personally. That I think even if it's the last couple games of the season, I think he might miss the next couple games, but he'll be back maybe mid-April, late May, or early May. But, bro, if it's a thing where he gets on the ball and we start booing him, that could throw off other players. Because, like, hold on, like, bro, he's still playing for us at the end of the day. So, yeah, man said 2-3 months. Big up Hector. I don't think he's out that long. Bro, from when he got injured against PSV, they were saying, like, 4 or 5 weeks. And if you do the math from then, that brings you on to, like, late April, early May. He'll probably play the last two. Put it like this. If I had to say a game, Hooks, he's probably back around the Arsenal game. Or maybe just before the Arsenal game. That's probably when Trent will come back.
But by the way, quickly, before, because I just clocked something, that's a mad thing, innit? But before any of that, yeah, by the way, 140 people inside, there is only 67 likes, yeah. By the way, that is
taking a piss.
That is 100%.
Is it a colour thing? Is there a colour thing about that? Is it underbelly colour thing that?
So we need to sort that out real quick, real fast. Yeah, I can't lie. I need to see it jump all the way to like 100 in like. There's 154 Bomber Club people. There ain't no way. You man underperforming your XG like this, crazy. You man are trying to not get contracts next season, innit? I hear it. So just on a quick thing, what I just clocked, yeah. And I won't lie, yeah. I will not lie.
It's a bit of a sticky one still.
Yeah. What number does Trent wear?
You're so cheeky. Swear down.
You know, because he's one away from a beat. You know what I'm saying? Them man, yeah. Maybe it is a snake thing, yeah. Maybe it is a demon thing. You know what I'm saying? Get me? It's mad. It's mad.
So dumb, bro. I swear.
It is mad. I can't lie to anybody. It's mad. So, yeah, maybe Trent going to Real Madrid. You man are. You get me? You know them man, Epstein Island and that. Yeah? Maybe you man are dodging a mad thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you get it? Like the video, subscribe. Now we need 100. You know what I'm saying? So, cool. So, all right, just quickly. Obviously, we got about 10. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it, but you know what I'm saying ain't wrong. You know what I'm saying? So look, yeah. Saka's been out for I think it's about it's nearly approaching 4 months. It might already be 4 months. I think he went out at some point in December. We haven't seen him since. And so he's on his way back. Apparently he's going to make the bench. I saw reports saying that his recovery is actually going faster than what they expected. But I sometimes feel like that's like usual, like journalists. That's like we're in the international break. They need to feed out some news. They've obviously seen Saka in training pictures and training videos, and maybe they've done 2 + 2 = 4. But you also, so I was on Lee Gunner's stream last night, and he said that apparently when we went to Dubai, and he did say apparently, so it's not like gospel, that Saka played in a behind closed doors game.
Swear.
Yeah, apparently, allegedly. So, but my thing is, if the thing that I really want to get to the bottom to, because I've been having this kind of battle for time now, is do you play Saka at any point for the remainder of this season? Yeah. And this is my thing. My thing is we have Real Madrid in about 20 days. And before we play Real Madrid, we have Fulham and we have Everton. Now,
wait, not 20 days, bro. Real Madrid's literally
2 weeks. It was just about over 2 weeks, no? Am I bugging?
No, bro. I think it's the 8th or 9th? Or am I going mad now?
Wait, maybe I'm going mad. Let me Arsenal.
I swear it's sooner than that. Bro, the word 20 seems too far away. Yeah, big up Mix Mitchell. It's like 12 days.
12 days?
12 April, bro.
12 days. Okay.
Maybe you'll think about the second leg.
Yeah.
I think second leg.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Maybe I'm thinking about the okay, cool. My bad. Yeah. So, that game's a lot closer.
That close, bro.
Yeah, maybe I need to start amping up the TikTok videos now in preparation for the game. But don't worry. So, I think that you should have Saka on the bench. If you can bring him on against Fulham and Everton, just to start building up his match fitness, do so. Now, when it comes to the Real Madrid game at the Emirates, I wouldn't start him. I personally wouldn't play him unless we're in a scenario where there's like 10 to 15 minutes left of the game and it's like 1-1, 0-0. All of that. Bring him on because he's a game changer. He could potentially change the game. Cool. Yeah. Then I think we have, I don't know who it is, but I think we got another game and then we play them again. So in that other game, depending on how, and it's a this thing, Shy One, impact sub, yeah. This is what I'm. He's our best player. So, and then in the game before the Real Madrid game, cool. Obviously, you got 3 games of him coming on, and we're managing it, seeing how he's doing. Cool. Bernabeu. I would only play him at the Bernabeu if we need somebody to come on to win us the title. Yeah. But then for me, the conversation becomes like a lot of people are going to get onto Arteta. A lot of people are going to get onto the Arsenal medical staff, physios, all of that. But I don't think people are looking at it from the angle of Saka's probably doing all that he can do in his rehab and in regards to his fitness and building up his match fitness so he can play at the Bernabeu. Saka 1,000,000% wants to play for Arsenal at the Bernabeu. Like, I don't think there's a player in the world that doesn't want to play at the Bernabeu.
And you know what, Hooks, you're spot on, because there's no he most likely will. Listen to what I'm saying carefully in the chat for Arsenal fans say, yeah, he will go there again. Listen, he most likely will play there again in the future, but there are no guarantees. That is one of, if not the iconic ground in European football.
Yeah.
You want to be able to say you've played there. So you're spot on, bro. And you know, UKA8 Q made a good point further up in the chat. Like, I think Saka should only start. Keyword. I think Saka should only be starting the semi-finals if you get there and the final if you get there. I think any domestic game now, he doesn't need to start, in my opinion, because I know you're thinking, bro, 20, the number 20 just seemed too far, bro. But with Saka, right, bro, ask months about hamstrings. I got brethren that got hamstrings. These are reoccurring injuries, and this is his first major one. You have to be careful with these injuries, right? And I know some might say, yeah, but are we supposed to be shook for the rest of his career now? That's not necessarily what I'm saying. But while this big up DG, but while this so fresh, you can't just be throwing man into the gauntlet like that, bro. This everything's a wire, bro. I can't even have a conversation, bro. I can't even have a conversation. But this guy, bro, he's threw me off now, bro. I can't even think. This guy, bro.
Oh man!
Oh my god!
DG got bad.
Oh my days! DG, rewind the video, bro. We spent like 50 minutes speaking about Trent. So, bro, rewind. But in terms of Saka, bro, I think the only games he should start for the rest of the season, if you get to the semi-final or final of Champions League. In terms of the league games, there's no real need to start him, in my opinion. Yeah, bro, this is a major injury, bro. You don't want this to end up being reoccurring. You have to work him back, bro. I'll go as far to say this year. Let's say you get to the semis and the final and that, and you start him. Even, bro, the way you want to preserve him and that, bro, don't even send him on international duty. Because, bro, you know, straight after the season, apparently there's 2 more international games, bro. Like, it's mad. Don't even send him on international duty, bro. Just don't even send him on that, because he needs to rest. That's a player that needs to rest this summer. Because I read something, he's not rested for like the last 2-3 summers, bro. Like, a lot of footballers haven't, to be fair, but him in particular. So, yeah, man. Because you know what Southgate was doing, bro. People like to give Arteta stick for mismanaging Saka's minutes, which I do get. But it wasn't just him, you know. Southgate was complicit, bro. Saka would be playing 90 minutes against the Faroe Islands or fucking North Macedonia. Or it wasn't just Arteta. I think it's unfair for fans just to say, yeah, predominantly you play club football. But nah, man, it was international football as well. I know, but bro, big up always on side. I know, but I'm just saying, like, people that have had hamstrings will tell you, bro, it can be reoccurring. This guy, bro, I can't do that.
This is why, yeah, I can't lie. When I'm streaming, sometimes I'll just say pause.
You know why he's a dickhead? He's just laughing to himself right now as well. He's a dickhead.
Like, sometimes I'll say pause, and I don't even know why I'm saying pause, but I'm saying it because DG might be lurking somewhere. Like,
as an insurance policy, isn't it?
Yeah,
just to say pause.
Yeah. You need the insurance policy from DG. I can't lie, because he's always ready. You get pause. I don't know. There might be something there in it. Yeah, I'm saying, you know what I mean? But do you know what it is? Yeah. I just really want Saka to play. But for him, like, not even for me, like, for him. Like, Saka's like my nephew, man. Like, do you get it? Like, man, watch him grow up, yeah? And, like, for all the times he was carrying us on his back through the trenches, yeah? Playing these stupid teams, yeah? Looking at all these other brothers probably on the TV, playing in the Champions League in the big games, and he wanted to be there, and Do you know what I mean? Probably dreaming, and then he comes. Yeah, cool. Pause. We get into the Champions League last season. Cool. He gets to experience like the Allianz Arena, Bayern Munich. Didn't really go the way that we wanted it to go. And then cool. There's now this season, and I'm thinking Real Madrid. And this is just my personal opinion now. I feel like most players dream of playing at the Santiago Bernabeu and the Nou Camp more than any other ground in world football.
I agree.
I would say the Santiago Bernabeu maybe edges it just a bit, but then it becomes like a personal preference thing. So like if it's like cool, maybe I don't know, maybe Saka grew up preferring Barcelona to Real Madrid, so then he played the Nou Camp more, or maybe he grew up preferring Real Madrid to Barcelona, so he want to play the Santiago Bernabeu. Like if we was playing, I don't know, if we was playing PSG in this quarterfinal, I would say just leave him on the bench, don't play him at all. But I can't ignore the fact that it's Real Madrid, and this is probably a goal, a personal goal that he has, that he wants to tick off. So if he is fit enough to contribute, whether that's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, however many minutes across 2 ties, then let him do it. Do you know what I mean?
You know as well, Hooks, his game ain't pace reliant. Do you know what I mean?
It's not.
Saka's game, bro. He could come on this pitch, pause, and DG's got to be saying pause after everything, bro. But he could Arteta could bring him on whilst the game's happening there, and he could maybe just whip in that cross to get an assist, or just put it top bins. That his game ain't pace reliant where he needs to skin 2-3 man to like kind of put his impetus on their game. That's not Saka. So I agree with you, bro. That's one of his personal goals. You're spot on, because growing up, you get a lot of English man saying, my dream's to play at Wembley and that. Bro, growing up, my dream was to play at Bernabeu or Camp Nou, bro. So you're right, Hooks. It was either or. I didn't really care too tough to play at Wembley. It was one of the grounds you want to play for, but like Real Madrid and Barcelona are just the pinnacle, bro. Like even the way the ground's set up, bro, like it's never ending. It's just like it's going up and pause, but it's going up and up and up and up. Do you care? Like they're the 2 grounds you kind of dream of playing at. So I hear you, bro. That's bro, SB, bro. BG has got me saying pause after things that aren't even pause, bro. Like he's coming to chat and just, do you get it?
Yeah, he's got bad on edge. Yeah, no, he got bad on edge. Oh,
yeah. UK88. Anfield goes without saying, bro. Of course, that was understood to me to be said. But I mean, in terms of other clubs, it was Real Madrid and Barca, 100%.
Yeah. But look, it's hopefully we can. Hopefully, the first leg can go so well that maybe you don't have to risk Saka too much. But yeah, like I said, we got loads of, well, not loads. We got a few games until we play them. We got about 4 games until we play them at the Bernabeu. If he did play behind closed doors, then that would be like a big kind of indicator that he can start being reintroduced to football, because he would have played behind closed doors and there hasn't been a setback. If anything, his schedule's been kind of brought forward. And the one thing that I say is, if you look at Saka, he usually comes back from like injuries a lot quicker than anybody that I've seen. Like there's better I see him limp off the pitch. Man are telling me, yeah, he's done for time, and then Tutu's
just back.
He's built different. You get me? He must be the African body. You get it? Nigerian man, what he eats, all of them things there. But yeah, Fulham. Just how I won't really. I guess I'll do a proper preview for it. But like you said, you did say earlier, it's one of our bogey teams. So I'm not.
You've not won in your last 3.
Yeah,
Premier League games. That's not going to be easy.
I'm not superly confident or anything like that, but I feel like, you know, the Chelsea game for me was like, win that, cool, close off that chapter. Whatever happened prior to that game, we just move forward. When we come back from international break, all we need to do is just win. Like everything's a Champions League final, isn't it? So I'm expecting them to at least come out and win that game, whether it's 1-0, 2-1, some scrappy win. I don't care what it is. Just get those 3 points, because who knows what those 3 points could do to the mentality of the Liverpool players, innit? Do you know what I mean? Who knows? You never know. And what I really want to avoid is a scenario where we lose to Fulham, but then you lose to Everton, because then I'll be thinking, fuck, if we won, then that's the gap closed. Do you know what I mean? So like, let's just like, yeah, cool. It may not amount to anything. We may not win the league. It may already be done, but at least give yourself the best chance should anything out of the ordinary happen in regards to the Premier League title. So, it's a mixed mixture. It's not even a hope thing. It's more of a just do the best that you can should anything out of the ordinary happen. Do you know what I mean? Imagine Arsenal lose 5 games, but Liverpool lose 5 games in the remaining 9. Do you know how mad that would be? I'd lose my mind. I'd actually lose my mind.
Do you know what's so crazy? We put ourselves in such a good position. Actually, no, it's not 5. I think we can afford to lose 4. I was about to say we can actually afford to lose them 5 games, but mathematically, I think it's for only 4 games.
I'd lose my mind. I'd actually lose my mind. You know, I can't lie. Wait.
I hear you. But bro, do you know what would be mad for you lot? Yeah. Again, chat. I don't think it's gonna happen. Disclaimer before I say it. I don't think it will happen. But you see, like, you lot have never capitalized on us dropping points this season. Like, rarely, maybe one game week you did, but you rarely have. As for the 12-point gap, right? Can you see a situation where Liverpool? Because I said I don't think we lose another game till the end of the season. I think we draw. Look, out of our next 9 games, I can see 6 wins and 3 draws. I was saying this to my boy yesterday. I think we draw 3 games and I think we win 6 of them. And I think the games we draw are I think it's the away games. Brighton away, Chelsea away. There was another game. Brighton away, Chelsea away, and Fulham away. I think the 6 at Anfield, I think, are the ones we win. And I think we have Leicester away that we'll win as well. So, yeah, 3 games we draw, the other 6 we win. But let's say, can you see a situation where let's say we do lose a few games or draw a few games, yeah? Can you see a situation where you lot start taking advantage week by week, but it's still not enough?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what will piss you off. Bro, put it like this, Hooks. What I'm basically trying to say is, imagine we win the league by 2-3 points. You lot will probably be fuming even more.
Yeah,
because hold on, it's too little too late. We're now capitalizing on them dropping points. But where was this in the middle of the season when we needed it? That, bro, if that happens, that would be mad. That would be mad.
Do you know what before we wrap up, the maddest scenario for me would be, we get somehow, by the grace of God, we get to level points with you, yeah? And then we go to Anfield and we lose. That one there, that was...
You know what that would be? I always use this analogy, Hook. I know when you went to school with your brethren and that, you all go to the chicken and chip shop and whatnot. And bro, you know you get that dickhead. I was this dickhead, by the way, that will have his wings and chips. Yo, bro, you want some? And I'm as you're about to pick up the chip or the wing, I'm removing the box. Bro. That's what it will feel like. That you lot, bro, you've come so far. Pause. You've come so far to meet us, and we're level on points. Then you just lose the game. Bro.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about that, because that would actually literally send me overboard, innit? I won't lie, man. I actually won't lie. But yeah, I mean, gonna wrap it up there, Stillion. You know, obviously, big up everyone that came through. Just make sure on the way out you're liking the video, because we're like 6 or 7 away from 100. Let's get that on the way out. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Make sure you're also subscribing to Football Verbal as well. But by the way, I know when I like to do my outro, you man like to start running.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'm not. Don't go anywhere. I'm not. I'm sitting on my back. Don't go anywhere.
I'm going to be sending you over to Famzone TV, where D is currently doing a stream with Leon Knight and Izzy. So make sure you hit that up. Make sure you're slapping the Hooks Raid. Make sure you're showing them mad love, liking the video, all of that. If you can get me 100 likes, you can defo get them, man, 100 likes as well, because that's the bros them. And I will catch you next time.